Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and in today's tutorial I'm going to show you how to fold this origami fighter jet, the Gemini. From the first glance you'll say, well, this is a variant of Irrelevant's Ripper, and indeed this plane is indeed modified from his Ripper and combined some elements from his Nova Alpha. But still, I would like to name it Gemini is because of two reasons. First, it indeed is a hybrid of between two planes. And the second one is, when you fold the base of this plane, you'll find it is just like a conjoined twins, which earned this name called Gemini. So, let's begin. So first off, you have to prepare this A4 paper. And so firstly, we're gonna fold it, this two lines to be meshed up, and fold it again like this. And now we have our two major center creases. And then we're going to make two water bomb bases here. This will be your first water bomb base, like this. And we unfold it. And let's make another. Now we're going to move ahead and squash it. And same for the other side. And then we open this up right here. And this one right here. Okay, let's flip it over. And we fold at this center line you just made before, and we fold it up like this, and you get this section, and you fold it down like this. Make sure the lines are lined up. Actually, you're just replicating the other side. Okay, let's smash everything. And now we can see that we almost have two conjoined bases right here. And as you can see, it's highly symmetrical. And with on each side, you can just make one of my tanagers, the base model, or any other models out there like Irrelevant's basic version of the Fury and Strider, or the Venture by Used Alex. Yeah. And now we're going to fold this part in. Using this step, you can just have your creases. And then we open this up and get in, let them get in, yeah. Well. And you can see you have this section right here, this pocket, and it's a little troublesome, and you're gonna have to smash it. Yeah, it's a little bit tricky. Yeah, it should look like this now. And then we are going to fold these two tips right into it. Maybe we should just open it up a little bit. Here. As you can see, it's like this now. And now, let's go ahead and fold it in. You just pull this up a little bit and use the creases you just made as the reference. And you have this little triangle right here, and go ahead and push it down like this. So now let's go ahead and open this up, unfold it, and we are going to free up the nose section to have the layers we are going to use for the nose landing gear. It's basically having a little bird base right into this tip, as you can see. And yeah, with those creases things just get a little bit easier, but still somewhat tricky. Although actually it's not hard to think how to design a plane like this, and just fold everything. And your model should look like this. Yeah, very symmetrical. And if you just cut this line, you actually get two separate little planes, each on another square root 2 aspect ratio. And now let's go ahead and have the rest of the part. First, we unfold this pocket, unfold this one, and let's start creating our reference creases. First off, you fold this up so you can actually make some things much easier. Okay, let me grab my charger. Back. And now we have this central crease, and using this guide point and this crease, we fold this over and we let this point land on this line and fold it. Same for the other side, as you can see. And then we just fold this line to this line. And same for the other side. And then we go ahead and unfold everything and put this part back into it again. And then we fold this up. Using the reference creases we just made. And fold it. And then yeah, we can make some checkings. Yeah, almost there. Now let's go ahead and have our wings. So basically you have to actually fold this down. And go ahead and fold it. Then unfold. And then you just use this crease as the reference, and then you fold it and right here, and you get one side of your wings. And make sure that your lines are getting lined up, and those points, as you can see, this point and this line, they're matched up. And same for the other side. Oops. This crease right here, and this crease, and blend the point and the line. Now these layers will become our wings, and the wings and these 4 hard points and the intakes. Now let's fold it up. You gotta be really careful, or the paper will just get ripped. Now let's see, check our symmetricity. And maybe we can now have our tails fold up. It's pretty simple, just a basic Ripper style. And actually you can make some other designs. For example, you can use the falcon and the tiger shark from Jason Morel, or some other styles. Yeah, just go ahead and fold these things and have this reference points and fold it. And open it up, pull this part, and go ahead and continue folding. Make sure everything just goes to your creases, the reference creases. Bingo. Yeah, one side of your stabilizers. And then move to the other side. Fold this down and fold this up. And fold this one down. Okay. And then check this, do a symmetrical check. Almost there. Now let's get back to our pylons. As you can see, fold this over, and this part up. So now you notice that here's a pocket, and you're gonna pile this open and squash it. And this tiny layer will become the outer small pylon, as you can see here. And same for the other side. You just open it out and pile it open and fold it down. Good. And you fold this. And now let's fold this up right here. Notice it and fold up. And do some pre-creasing. Make sure things are lined up. And you're gonna fold this down. Again, you have to make sure that this line and this line are matched up. Use the charger or anything or a folding stone to make those creases. We can now do some checking of our symmetricity, and good. Things are going pretty well. And now let's make the intakes. Maybe we can make our intakes first, yeah. So basically you just unfold it and you open this up like this as shown, and we have our creases for the reference, and we gonna right here fold it. Let me show you. Yeah, just wrap it around first, and you see this, and I'm gonna wrap it over. The first wrapping here. And now we're going to open this again and do another wrapping using this crease. And put it down. Congratulations, you have this. You're basically just using this to overlap everything right here. Now we're going to move ahead, and as you notice that these layers out there, and you're gonna poke it, and as you notice that here this triangle, and just fold it, and notice that you actually have this extra part compared to this crease you just made, and you fold it. And you just smash it, and now you notice that this side is slightly longer than this side now, which can actually give you this intakes to look a lot larger and maybe somewhat a lot more realistic. Same goes for the other side. Fold it, this, let's use our charger to make the creases to be rigid and staying flat. Let's go ahead and make our pylons. 4 pylons, 2 large and 2 small. So basically you just fold this down first, right here, as you can see, and you just fold it, sink it in, and continue folding, and then you just do this and fold this edge down. Yeah, pretty basic trick to make pylons. You just save for those extra layers and do this sort of zigzag thing, and same for the other side. And this folded up, and this one here folded down. Now let's move on to the smaller pylons. Fold this down and create this tiny triangle, and reverse it and fold this up, and as you can see, have this same for the other side. And you fold up, and fold it down, smash it. So now we have our layers being managed for the pylons, and maybe we can now go ahead and have our landing gears. So these triangles will become your main landing gears at the rear part. And again, the 1/3 trick, you have to divide this 45 degrees angle into 3 15 degrees. And yeah, tricky stuff. Basically, you just fold, get one side down first, and then you move on to the other side. Since you get this direct reference, and it's just mirror everything. Nice. Now we have this crease right here, and okay, let's fold it. And same for the other side. Yeah, it's pretty basic for a narrow landing gear base. And again, fold it. Actually, you just get all your reference creases when forming the landing gears. Good. Now let's power this up, but first I have to grab my tweezers. Alright, we're back. And yes, I have our tweezers. Let's poke this open. Although I can do it with my hands, but some later steps like popping the intakes and popping the afterburners and some detail tweaking to the pylons might need the tweezers. Yeah, we fold this in so they won't look too fat, too chubby. Yeah. Pop it open and use the creases and fold again. Yep. We have the other side. And now we fold in the flaps. Basically, you just get things mirrored, and now let's fold the afterburners. Notice this tip and this line. Yeah, I prefer doing it like this, and you basically have this pocket right here, as you can see, and we pop this layer right now into this section. Oops. Wrap around. Use the charm to flatten it. Same for the other side. You first make the reference creases and then you flip it over and tuck the triangle into the pocket like this. Yeah. Okay, let's extend the pylons. Yes, you first fold it and make sure that this line and this line are parallel. Yeah, it's a basic practice when making such things. And then just fold it like this and you open it up and fold this in and fold it over. You have it. And you smash it and fold this tip right here, and you have to be really careful because this part really loves to rip. Yeah, and be careful, you have the layers right now here. A closer look, and you want this to be reverse folded here. Let's check it, and we have to make sure the symmetricity to work again, like this one and this one. No, not symmetry, it's actually parallel. And we fold this part, this tiny bit downward. As you can see, this is one side, and let's do to the other side. Yeah, just open it. Basically repetitive stuff, but still I think that playing with those hard points just looks so cool, and they really add up some sort of flavor and coolness to a plane. Yeah, we can do some symmetricity checks right here. Good. Yeah, let's go ahead and fold the last pylon. Fold this up and have the parallel check and fold it in. Be careful, be careful. And then you knit and fold this part here and fold the layer down. And check both sides. Yeah, it's symmetric, and go ahead and flatten them to make the creases a lot more rigid. Good. Now let's do our jet fold. Yay. So first off, you fold this down to create this reference creases for the frontal part for the jet fold. And we can, oops, maybe we should fold the wings. Yeah, it's not hard. And let's see, we'll just use the table for the jet fold, because you don't have those open layers. It's all trapped by this rectangle that will form your intakes. Basically just this point right to this point. Yeah. I'm going to adjust it and fold it down. And use the charger to smash it. As you can see here. And now I think it's time to do the locking mechanism. And basically you have this extra layer here, and that is going to lock the plane up. You just fold this down and make sure this line goes as far as possible into this pocket. As you can see, this is the first step of locking it, and then we are going to fold it down again to make it even more reinforced. Use our tweezers to help, and bingo! we have it, as you can see, perfectly locked. Fold this down and crease it, smash it and fold everything up, your stabilizers and your wings. And now let's move ahead and pop our intakes and afterburners. Yeah, it's pretty simple. And just like the Nova Alpha, this intakes can be shaped into anything you want. It's very versatile because it just inherited the part from that plane. As you can see, the intakes, and pop the afterburners. Good. This is one side, and let's do to the other. Twin afterburners are here now, and let's fold our pylons up. Yeah, you have this 4 pylons right here. Adjust the angles so this kind of stick out and line up. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Now we have our Gemini in flight mode. As you can see, it's pretty cool, and the landing gears is just pretty basic. You just fold it down right here, and same for this one. And now the Gemini is in its parking mode. And to fly this plane, I think it's also pretty basic for being a conventional layout, and its flight traits might be just similar to the Ripper family or anything like that. And you can also make this plane with a square sheet of paper, and it simply just get rid of the landing gears and has only flight mode, and it's just a basic water bomb base, and you have the rest of it. So this is the end of the tutorial of the Gemini, and hope you have fun with it, and good luck and try it out. Happy flying!